Okay, so has anybody ever noticed that a guy loves his hair getting like touched? It's really kind of weird at times, because I like walk up to my friends and I start just like massaging their heads, and they just like stop what they're doing and stand there like, I don't know, they just like stop and they're like, oh, that feels so good. It's really weird too, actually. And my other friends, they like their backs getting scratched, so I just like walk up and I start scratching their back. They're like, oh, and I stop and they get mad at me. But it's the funniest on my friends Scott and Mike. Mike sits with me on the bus, actually. And every time I see him, we make faces at each other, and then he sits down, and then he might not even be listening to music, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm like, okay, Mike, you're weird. And then I have this friend, Caitlin, and she's really weird too, because she makes videos when she's bored, kind of like the one that I'm doing right now, only she's weirder than me. She starts like eating the camera, a bunch of other stuff. But we're besties. We're good friends. I've known her for a long time. So that's probably the only reason why I'm still friends with her, is because I know how weird she is ahead of time. But yes, we're crazy. We're crazy. Not so much me at the moment though, because it's nighttime. But I'm cold. I'm always cold. Is anybody else always cold? Okay, I always get yelled at for being cold, but I seriously am always cold. Everything. Even though right now I'm in a t-shirt, but it probably also doesn't help that my room doesn't have heat, and it's the middle of January. No heat at all. So I have like 2 comforters on my bed because I'm always cold, as said earlier. Yeah. I have Thin Mints. They're yummy. I love mint. It's my favorite flavor of anything. Oh, another thing. You know how when you go to like a restaurant and it's not like a wicked nice restaurant, but it's like a pretty nice one, and they've got like an arcade area, and you use little tokens and you can play games and stuff, and they always have those really big prizes that you always want, you can never get them, like an iPod or something. Well, I went to Charlie Horse last night for my stepmom's it was her birthday, and we're going out to dinner, and my parents told me to go with my little sister to the arcade so we could like play games and stuff. I wasn't complaining, I love video games. We got there, we were using the tokens that we had gotten, and I saw this one game and I wanted to play it, so I got there and I got to the very top and I almost won the game, but I missed by 1 block. I was so mad. So we went back a few times. We ended up getting some money, more money, and got like $6 one time, something like that. We went back. I was playing that game again and again and again, and my little sister was like, come on, you can do it, you're almost there. I mean, she's 6, so it was kind of funny seeing her cheer me on, trying to get an iPod or a DS Lite. Then all of a sudden I got it, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what do I get now, an iPod or a DS? But I already have a DS and an iPod, but I had to get a DS Lite because I don't have a DS Lite. I only have a regular DS. So why not? So I got that one instead. And I need to get my regular one back from Kelsey. Yeah. I need to get that back. I'm kind of hungry. Thin Mints don't fill me. My hair is weird. It's up. When I dyed my hair recently, like auburn brown, because I had dyed it before, but it was like growing out, so my roots were like kind of gray because my hair is kind of blondish underneath. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. So I made it so that it wasn't so funny looking, because everybody would tell me that I had gray hair. It was getting quite annoying. So I dyed it. Can't really see it, but I like it. It's pretty. Alright, I'm gonna go for now. I need to put more videos of Caitlin up.